guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Frieren. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 15 of season 1 of Frieren. And that last episode, oh boy, I went downstairs and I was literally making my salad and I was literally cutting onions and just thinking about it. My eyes were welling up with tears. I mean, it could be the onions, but it was definitely the memories of what I had just watched. He pretty much proposed to her. The cape and like going down on one knee and then the sunset or whatever was behind them and just the kneeling down and the ring and the eternal love. Look. I have been reduced to an absolute glob of goo because of this show. Like, it makes me melt. It makes all of the things that I'm typically against about, like, you know, like main characters having a thing for each other. I want Fern and Stark to be a thing. You know, it would loosen her up and maybe, you know, tighten him up a tad bit. And, you know, I like Zine. I don't really know much about him, but like I like having him around. He is a sage, wise, older person, but he's not nearly as old as Frieren. And I wish she had like a lot more sage advice for her age, but you know, it's all relative for her. Oh man, the lotus flower, the eternal love that Stark and Fern are, I mean, not necessarily, I don't think it's like, oh, they're meant to be necessarily, but like, you know, what are the chances of picking that out? I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's predetermined. I think it's destined. And it made me smile when she was like, oh, it's the same thing that's on the ring that, you know, Himmel gave me. And I was like, oh, what a coinky dink. And then when we learned what it was for, I was like, oh, how cute. And then like, oh my God. And then that whole scene and how it played out about how she just like picked it up. And he was just like, well, you could like look. And then when he realized what it was, he was like, in his mind, I know, Himmel was like, perfect. This is perfect, because he knew what the lotus flower meant. And then her holding on to it because she, I think, kind of realized what she meant to Himmel, that she wasn't just part of the heroes group. She was more to him than that. And he's dead. That stupid dragon horned thing, I know, robbed him of his youth, because you don't go from that to like way shorter, balder, amazing beard. That had to be magic. I loved that we got to explore like relationships in the last one, and I loved that Zine kind of had kind of more to draw from, I think, relationship wise, whether it has been people he's been involved with or just being involved with the town and just being a human and having those experiences, but being able to kind of sit with Frieren and have that, and, you know, her being able to rub the head of a priest and make him feel good and praised and loved and relaxed. You know, she did that for Heiter. And it's funny because every time Heiter and Himmel are on the screen, I'm like, I miss them so much. And like, I wish we got to spend more time with them. Look, we get a lot of flashbacks. So the fact that I still long for more time with them, even though we get those flashbacks, is because I wanted to be there for the original thing. I love this show. I don't know what I was going to say before that. I was going to say, I'm so excited to get in this episode. Obviously, you know, we got Zine, who still is wanting to look for his friend on this journey, and I think that that's great, and we should be doing that for him. But it should be an adventure, and he should get to experience things, and I want to see more of his work, and like really the explanation of the kiss, not making it to him and knocking him out. He's powerful, I think. Personally. You know, we still have Stark, you know, who still, you know, like he was like nervous and shaky, like even talking to Fern. She scares him. And, you know, she was raised by Heiter, and, you know, there's a lot of modesty and things that maybe she doesn't understand, especially mannerisms of like him wanting to like carry Frieren, and like doing this might have been like ooga ooga to her, but I'm like ready for her to like relax just a little bit, just ease up a tad. Because I think otherwise her being that way, like, kind of helps a little bit because she's rather attentive to things and she catches on to things real quick. And it seems like she's on guard for things and she's like really thinking about things that are going on around her. And I do appreciate that as well. So I don't know what to expect this next episode because I never do. And it never ceases to just make me happy. It's not like feel good in a sense of like, oh, everything about this is just positive and wonderful. Because like not even like the one show that everyone would say like is toxic positivity, which it is not. Because if you've ever watched Ted Lasso, there's plenty of heartbreak in there. But I think it makes you appreciate those moments, the happy moments and the sad moments when you think back on them and what they taught you and what it brought you and where you are currently. So I definitely love every adventure that we go on, whether it is one of the heart, the mind, the soul, the physical, a flying bird carrying our carriage away, or just, conversations that we get to have with our characters. So guys, I am so ready to get into this episode, so let's go. Lob Hills. Oh, Fern's fallen asleep. From holding in her mana?
You three seem close, so how long have you been traveling together?
Well, my travels with Mistress Frieren began 4 years ago.
It has been 4 years. Wow.
It's been about a year for me.
Makes sense.
What does? What does he mean by that?
There's still something this party lacks.
What?
Want to take a guess?
Let's see. We've got our front liner, a decent priest, and a near surplus of mages.
Could you mean a thief? Someone to outswindle the mimics she's always falling for?
Oh, maybe. She falls for it every time.
When it comes to treasure chests, the reward always outweighs the risk.
Does it?
What we lack is something even more vital.
And that's a nice-looking older lady. Most parties won't even leave town until they're found abroad. That's the way, or else
Really?
they're vixenless like us.
Is that right?
Give me a break.
Don't forget about Frieren.
She's more of an elderly child than a lady.
That is a valid point, though.
You can finally see the next village.
Let's go get us an old lady. We can bag an old hag. Is that all you want? Is just an older woman? Like, what? Oh no.
They're still breathing.
Okay, good. Jeez, I thought they were dead. They're just knocked out? Why are the animals okay?
I say we move along to the next village. This smells
Frieren.
like trouble.
Even
It does,
for you,
but we can't
that's
do that.
cold.
I was only teasing.
Were you?
Among the spells utilized by monsters and demons are those that put people to sleep or turn them into stone.
Oh,
Those whose
God.
mysteries humankind is yet to unravel are what we call curses, a placeholder for the unknown.
How do we fix it if it's unknown?
Humanity's magic can't explain the principles behind them or how to lift them.
Great.
It is only the magic of man that faces such an impasse. The magic of the goddess that priests use is a different story.
Okay.
Dispelling curses has long
Is
been
he
the
helping
business
them?
of the clergy. Well, Zine, suppose you can help them?
Come on,
Don't
man.
rush me.
Yeah, give him time. Show him a smoking hot old lady and he'll get her right out of it.
The magic of the goddess is recorded in holy scriptures, you see. Only those who own them can wield it.
Oh.
Much like the demon's magic, the principles behind the bulk of it aren't understood. So it's not the sort of thing that holds my interest. That, and it's incredibly difficult to use unless you're born with a certain knack.
Which definitely Zine has.
That same predisposition comes with an increased resistance to curses. It's what the faithful bunch
Oh.
call the blessing of the goddess.
And
That's
spells.
the reason this sleepy spell won't affect our priest.
So
Will it
not
affect
even
you
a mage
guys?
at your level can really defend against curses?
Was that what was affecting Fern?
Though I do feel that I am under attack for some reason. So I can conclude that this place is still under the power of the curse.
My soul feels itchy.
You can't just say
Your
scary things like that and expect me not to turn into a giant sniveling baby.
I wish Stark. Soul feels itchy.
Can you lift it or can't you?
I would need the right tools. Honestly, it might be easier to take out the source than to treat its symptoms. It's coming from a monster, and I know where it is.
Oh,
Let's go.
I
Yeah,
like
let's
how you
go.
Cut to the chase.
same. Yeah, let's get right to it.
Mistress Frieren.
Oh, Stark fell
It's Mr.
asleep.
Stark.
Any chance you can temporarily wake him?
I told you I don't have the proper tools. As is, I could only keep him up for 5 seconds.
That's practically nothing.
Yeah. We need him for the monster. I mean, the closer we get to the monster, like, is it, like, a stronger spell? A stronger curse, not spell. Oh, Fern, fight it, girl.
Fern's out cold too. So much for her taking a little break.
We've lost half of our manpower.
Yeah, you have.
Our odds are starting to look grim.
Oh, thank you.
We'll hide them here for now.
Our older, wiser people are gonna go and fight a monster.
Say, Zine, wake me when the monster shows up. I don't want you fighting that creature alone. I promise you now that I shall defeat it.
Were you not listening? I can only give you... Frieren?
Zine is gonna have to do this himself.
You can't defeat it in 5 seconds.
Can you? Oh
So
my
be
gosh,
it.
Zine.
I have battle magic too.
Good, good. It's a good adventure. Oh! Hi! That's not what I
It's a
expected.
subspecies of chaos flower.
Chaos flower, yeah.
It'll sap their mana away until it kills them.
Wow. What do you do?
Chaos flowers are known to merge with the local flora and branch off into new variations. They all have the same weak spot at their core.
3 spears of the goddess!
Okay, deflected. Can we try 10 spears from the goddess? Of the goddess?
I didn't think the blasted thing would reflect my magic.
You gotta do
Unless I
something
land
else.
a direct hit on the core. The leaves can deflect whatever I throw at it in any direction.
Can you cut the leaves off?
If I'm not careful, it could hit Frieren.
I mean, if you're not careful, it could hit you.
Should I heed the elf's orders and wake her? She's
No,
the mage
figure
from the
it
party
out.
of heroes. If a spell of hers were deflected, it would destroy not only the forest, but the entire village with it.
We cannot wake her then.
I'd only have 5 seconds. We haven't had time to develop any kind of shared trust or mutual understanding.
Okay, so figure it out.
What goes on in that ancient head?
I mean, who knows, really?
Shared trust is a luxury, as in it's not something adventurers need. Nothing has to be unspoken. I know this because my companion Frieren was terrible at cultivating mutual understanding. For example, she swore to us all that she would defeat the Demon King. Though it was a bold claim, I chose to believe her.
Trust
And
her
she-
words, huh?
Yeah, and she said, wake me up and I'll defeat the monster. Come on.
I don't want you fighting that creature on your own. I promise you now that I shall defeat it.
She means it.
That face didn't look ready to defeat anything.
Huh. Well, you also don't know her.
Awakening spell! Frieren! Only the core!
Oh, what? How did she know to do that, though? I love her. Jesus.
Done. Simple enough.
How's the old lady now? A little more attractive these days, huh? Oh, all the animals are going, like just...
I won't forget what you've done for us.
It's nothing. I can assure you we didn't do much, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Hush now. I've never been happier to have my sleep disturbed.
Nah.
I knew our flower was the type that reflects magic. I recognized it the moment you woke me up.
There's no
it.
question that you're an incredible mage.
Incredible mage.
Thank you very much, Zine.
I love it. Oh.
Boy.
That
Oh,
lady
I
from
loved
the village
that.
sure was pretty.
You're still on that?
He liked her. Why not?
More importantly, it's the midpoint in our journey to Oysterst.
We're only halfway there.
We're only
This really
halfway.
is a long journey.
It is indeed.
Mistress Frieren, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our funds are...
Hey, you there.
Oh.
What now?
Oh, hi, sir.
That looks like a noble's carriage.
Looks like he only has one eye.
Excuse you! What is going on?
What are
He has
you
a good
feeling, upper
physique.
boy?
His looks aren't bad either. Get in. I'll take you to my mansion.
Does anybody care to explain?
Thank you. Gosh, I am so much like Stark. Like, could you just tell us why?
This mansion is home to the Ordens, one of the 3 great families of the Northern Lands. Your grandfather, he was pushy too.
Yeah, could you
I don't
name
know
drop
what
already?
nonsense you're trying to engage me in, but I'm preoccupied at the moment.
He's gonna hear Frieren the mage and go, oh, hey.
Tell me, Stark, do you need your mommy's permission to have a conversation?
Ooh, bitch. No, you did not.
I have a job for you, and I will pay you well.
No,
Cool, we're in.
no chance. We're leaving, Stark.
Mistress Frieren.
We don't have a choice.
What's with the copper?
That's the remainder of our funds.
I
Shoot.
suppose that at the very least we can hear you out.
Lucky me.
Oh, Stark, I'm sorry, baby.
From where do you hail?
I'm from a warrior village in the Klee region, sir.
I know the place. My family line originates from the very same region.
Interesting.
My eldest son, Virt, he is a hero of this city, and the heir to my title.
He looks like you, Mr. Stark.
He does.
If we changed you and cleaned you up, only a close family member could discern the difference.
I have a feeling that's going to play into your job offer.
Yeah, pretend to be his son?
We took a vast army of demons on head-to-head. My son lost his life on the battlefield. He and the enemy commander killed each other. The only silver lining, if you could call it as much, is that it happened in a large-scale melee. Very few know he's dead. Gabel is aware, as well as some of my most trusted men.
Jeez. So what, is he gonna pretend to be dead?
Foresh is a powerful fortress city, a key player in this region's defense. Until we can rebuild the forces we lost, we can't allow morale to slip.
To pretend to be alive.
3 months from now, all of the area's most influential figures will gather at a soiree.
3 months?
I will give you 10 Stral gold coins.
That would be 3 meals a day for an entire year plus snacks.
Sweeten it with a
Ooh.
grimoire.
You can have your pick of the library after our work is done.
Negotiator.
Folks aren't gonna miss the big scar on my forehead.
The people believe Virt is currently recovering from damage taken in combat. That's an honorable battle scar.
Oh, please. 3 months, though? 3 months?
Gabel, I leave the boys' etiquette training to you.
Etiquette training for Stark. That is... He's a very good person for doing this. I know it's to help kind of morale and also them, you know, but dang. Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
It's slowly killing me.
Oh. Oh!
What do you think?
Doesn't suit you.
Typical.
She felt nothing with that, huh? Took my breath away. Damn. Huh? Huh. She thought about it.
Lord Orden.
Haven't I told you 100 times to call me father?
That's weird.
It's only been 2 months since your actual son passed away.
All that I've done has been in accordance with my son's final wishes. I even had another double prepared.
Oh.
Trust me, it's not as if I enjoy this cruel charade.
Okay, that's good at least.
But it's what my son wanted. So cooperate, would you?
You're not too big on the people skills, huh?
Call me father? No, thank you.
Don't shrink yourself, Moot.
Yes, father, of course.
That's my second son, Moot. Despite the fact he's to be my heir now, he shows little improvement.
Then,
Oh,
of
he's
course,
getting
there's your brother,
flashbacks,
our
yeah.
family's great shame.
And his older brother looks like whatever his name is.
I shall teach you the technique of the Orden family.
Wow, he's getting some good training here, actually. Not quite an axe, right?
It's all right. Take deep breaths.
That's what he needed from his dad.
I realize he's still a kid, but what do you think of Moot?
He doesn't have his brother's talent.
That's rough. Oh,
Time and effort are investments that always pay off. Once he's grown, he'll be a far stronger knight than I ever was.
Gotcha.
that's what he needed from
you
his
should
dad.
really tell that to Moot instead of me.
Yeah.
Now it's gone to his head and he refuses to get better.
Oh.
You're saying I have to learn all that etiquette stuff too?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it is a soiree. Do you really expect a man of his age to attend such a function on his own?
They're gonna have a date.
Good luck, Fern.
Frieren's like, under the bus you go. Oh, look at her cute little dress. Oh, yeah, no, girl, corsets. We gotta, no. Why do they have the men dancing with men and the women dancing with women? Shouldn't Stark and Fern be dancing together for practice?
This past month has been nothing short of torture.
Oh, you look great, though.
But anything for the money, right?
So do you.
I'm sorry about all that.
Oh. Ah!
We've been practicing this for ages. We might as well.
Yep, use your skills.
It still doesn't suit you, you know.
Well, I don't think this really suits you either, but it looks great. Her purple hair and her purple eyes. I wish that was a thing in real life. I mean, you could get purple hair, I could get purple contacts, but like to naturally come by it would be just super cool. Oh, stop. They're so cute. They're doing great. They don't look like the characters that we know at all.
Would you like to dance as well?
I'd like to eat.
I mean, same. I don't want to dance. I want to eat.
If not for this damn injury, I would have been in the vanguard alongside him. Perhaps then Viet would still be with us.
Milord.
Her hair's already messed up.
You've completed your work with us. Gabel, see to it Frieren gets her reward.
Thank you.
I've found you're far more powerful a warrior than you appear at first glance.
Indeed.
If you ever need a place to stay,
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't replace your son.
of course you can't. No more than I could ever replace your father.
True.
The warrior village of the Klee region was destroyed by demons. I'm certain of that much. My son and I parted ways in anger, all due to some petty argument. I worked myself into a fit of rage and told him I never wanted to see his face again. I didn't mean one bit of it.
Not at all.
When I first came upon you, I mistook you for a miracle.
Words matter.
That's all the more reason I can't stay here. I said things I didn't mean and parted in anger, too. With the man who raised me, my hope is to make things right by bringing him back stories of my travels.
I wish you well.
Oh, that was a great moment.
Should I rule out Grimoire Y or Grimoire Z?
Mistress Frieren, you've been deciding for half a day.
Oh, but Frieren doesn't make quick decisions.
Please hurry.
Look, you drain the poor man's life force.
Oh.
They say it'll still be some time before their troops are back to what they were. What's up?
Nothing.
Is it the little boy? Yeah.
At the very least, he won't have to worry about his heir.
Oh.
Forgotten heroes.
They're
huh?
forgotten heroes.
More like
Nobody
decrepit.
He's
knows
always
their
been lonely
names.
then.
Humans develop quickly.
He's a long-lived friend of mine.
Oh, let's talk about it. Okay, my main takeaway from this episode is words matter. Heiter, telling stories of his adventures to Zine and saying that, like, there's not, like, a knowing look or a glance, but, like, Frieren is a person of her word. And, Stark's father and being harsh with him, but, like, praising Stoltz really affected him. And then hearing Lord Ogden, dang it. Well, hearing him kind of like be hard on his son and then not tell him the thing that he said to Stark, which is, like he's going to be a greater warrior than me one day. And he's like, well, maybe you should tell him. He's like, I do all the time, and just made him lazy. And it's funny because, Stark like wanted him to say to his younger son the thing that his father didn't say to him. And I get it. I totally get it. And then, like, him filling a void for the Lord and the Lord filling a void for Stark, and Stark knowing, like he left and said things that he shouldn't have to Eisen, and he can't take it back. And, the Lord can't take back what he said to his son before Fort. Wort? Something like that, before he died. And it's just, words matter, you know? And like, people say things in anger all the time. People say things in passing. Sometimes they say stuff that's passive aggressive. Sometimes they say it with the intention to hurt in the moment, and then they regret it later on. And, you know, I'm sure everyone has a story of like the last thing they said to somebody and then they never saw them again and they didn't get a chance to like say the thing that they wanted to say. Whew, sorry. It made me think of my sister before she passed away. You know, she was in hospice care and we had all of our family over. And everyone knew that like she was going to die at any day, and they came over to like, you know, say goodbye and give her a hug one last time. And, you know, she's out of it. She was, you know, heavily medicated to deal with what she was going through. And I remember that my aunt had bent down to give her a hug. And she looked right up at me. She looked me dead in my eyes, and I will never forget this. And she just said, "I love you." And my aunt thought that she had said it to her, and she like stood up real quick and looked at my sister, and then kind of like realized that my sister was in a dead stare at me. And like, that's like one of those things that like you're so grateful that you have the memory of, and that the last words that my sister ever said to me was, "I love you." And I'll never forget that. And, you know, had we had an argument and she died in an accident or whatever it is, like, you never know when it is the last time that you're going to see somebody, and that regret that you have and the heaviness that's on you. And, you know, like, he still loves his other son for sure. But what happened between him and his eldest son is something that, like, plagues him, and he feels very heavy for that. I think it was really nice of him to extend a place for Stark to stay, because he knows that Stark's home was, you know, destroyed by demons, which I guess is kind of like a confirmation that his father and brother are most likely dead. It's not like very confirmed, because like, you ain't show me no body and I don't really believe you. But that is heavy, and that is such a nice change of a relationship where the dynamic played out differently. And, you know, and of course he made us money, but they got like all of this training. So he got even more training as a warrior with a different craft, with a different weapon. You know, Fern kind of got to, it's so funny because like I'd say like let her hair down, but she got to wear her hair up and like, you know, kind of behave differently. And they got to kind of have that moment. And it was just, it's, both times that he knelt down in front of her, I was like, girl. And Zine being obsessed with older women, and, you know, and words mattering too. Like, if Frieren says, "Wake me up and I will defeat the monster," she means it. And, you know, she like flung the spell behind her and it went up and over. And I think that like that's the one way that she figured, like, if you're facing the plant from head on, like, you can't get to the core, but if it's straight up and down, maybe it'd be a lot easier, even though it wasn't straight up and down. I don't really know what she did, but it defeated the monster. And it's funny because when like Fern started falling asleep, I was like, oh, it's from containing her mana. And then I was like, oh no, I think it was the sleepy town, and it was affecting her very quickly because she immediately sensed it. And you know, I was just like, oh God, Stark like passed out. Like, we need him. We need his axe. And then Fern passed out and I was like, oh no. And then I was like, Frieren's getting sleepy. And I like that, like, we got to see, you know, Zine's power a little bit, that he's not affected by the curses that way. You know, he tried a curse and he saw it reflect and rebound. And he was thinking about what would happen if Frieren unleashed her power and it reflected and it rebounded and what it could do. And he remembered the conversation with Heiter and, you know, trusting words. And that was so cool. This show is so good. And then there was a hotter older woman that he was just like, hey, 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 hey. You know, it was like thinking about her, you know, a long time. Here's the thing. Frieren is an older woman, but when he says that like she's like an elder teenager, she's still very youthful for being an elf. You know, she's probably got like, I don't even know. She could probably live for 10,000 years, something like that, maybe even more. I don't know. They're eternal, so don't know. I don't know. But I'm kind of like, well, Frieren's older. Like you could, but I'm like, no. That's Himmel's girl. You stay away. Stop it. I don't like it. Knock it off. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? Because I know that like flashy magic's really cool. Aura, the guillotine was amazing, and the to be a hero is amazing. Like it's stuff like this that I really appreciate, where it allows all of that character growth. And it wasn't because of just fighting a battle. Like, we got character growth out of Zine to like learn to trust, but in this case, it was helping others and doing something where I was just like, no, don't pretend to be that man's son. Like, oh, that's so weird. I thought like he was going to pretend to be dead and be in a casket, and so they could lay him to rest. And then he's like, no, we need our town motivated. And I was like, oh, he's making pretend he's alive. Cool. And he did great. Only took 3 months worth of training. And I agree with Frieren. I'd rather eat than dance. But if Zine asked me, you could take a donut out onto the dance floor, right? You could just be like, da 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 da. Okay, guys, I can't wait to watch the next episode. You have to wait, but come back here. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.